Stalin, Mao, Hitler, the three guys after World War II that turned this world into a horror.
Right.
They all said the same thing.
What is that?
I'm going to give you. I'm going to give you. Give. I was in China in May. I've been to Cuba. I was in the Soviet Union when it was the Soviet Union. Doesn't work. Mandami's not going to give anybody anything. Okay? Number one, he's constrained by the state in Albany. And number two, they don't have enough money. The government,
so it won't make a difference then. New York's going to be the same then if you said it. He won't.
It's going to be worse.
Why will it be worse?
Because the cops hate him. That's why.
So crime.
Public safety.
Well, they're not going to back off if something.
If you live in Manhattan,
right?
You call 911. That's your last line of defense. Maybe you'll get somebody to answer it. Maybe not. Garbage pickup.
They're not going to answer the phone.
They're not going to have enough units to zero 10,000 down now. Mandami wants to cut another $1 billion out of the budget. Who's going to answer?
He already said he doesn't want to defund.
Answer. It's a city of 8.5 million people.
But he did say that.
He already said he's not planning on defunding police.
It's not defunding. He wants to cut the
he wants
budget
to give
for
resources to people who can deal with mental health issues so that officers can deal with crime. Okay.
You're the mental health person. Hello? Go over to Harlem, up in Amsterdam Avenue. We've got a fracas. You walk in there,
I don't know
you get shot in the head. Okay? Those domestic services, these aren't rational people you're dealing with here.
But they go
they're more likely to provide a helpful service to someone who's having a mental health crisis.
if they don't get shot in the head.
I mean...
You can't do it. It's impossible to do.
I think that's what their job is, though, to de-escalate a problem because they have...
De-escalate how? You've got two people screaming at each other. One of them has a gun. And you're going to come in and try to get in the middle of that?
No, if there's a gun or a weapon, then you
If there's a weapon, then you don't send them.
Then you don't send them.
The biggest
I think
fear
his point is that
police
are stretched thin.
The biggest police fear that all police have is domestic.
Yes.
I don't want to go in there because violence is very possible. You're going to send you in there and you're going to go, oh, well, let's all calm down. Come on. This is a tough city, 8.5 million people.
There's also a lot of crimes that are taking place or a lot of calls that come in that are not dangerous, that do not need the police's attention and should be.
And who's going to make that determination?
The people who call that say there's no, if I were to call and say, I'm having trouble with my son right now, I need help with my son, he's not a danger.
The police won't take that call. Police will
well,
refer
that's a problem
you.
with the. Then that's what he's saying. He wants.
No, he's
there
not
to
saying
be,
that.
That's what I heard him say.
He's not saying that. Believe me, I lived there. He's saying that instead of the police, we're going to send trained social workers into these areas to de-escalate, so it doesn't get into the court system. That's dangerous and impossible. But what I'm trying to say is, this is a 34-year-old man. All right, he should be running a Carvel. All right, an ice cream stand.
So much.
He's not going to be able to run a city of 8.5 million people. If you walk the city, as I know the city as well as anybody on earth, except for Curtis Lewa. Okay, your garbage is.
I love my cat man.
All right. Okay. Your garbage is not going to get picked up. Yeah. All right. There's marijuana everywhere now. There's going to be heroin everywhere because he's not going to prosecute drug dealers or addicts. They're going to be everywhere.
That's the district attorney.
This isn't L.A. This is a very claustrophobic 8.5 million area.
Yes.
You can't have social disorder. He doesn't care about social disorder. This is a disaster. I have people living in there, and I say to my family members, your whole life's going to change. Not only are you going to lose 20% of your take-home pay, talk about affordability, 20%. Going right out of your check.
Well, it's the top 1%. He's planning on taxing 2%.
Everybody will be taxed because he can't raise the income tax unless Albany okays it.
I'm just saying what he ran on. What he ran on was the top 1% being taxed 2%.
Was Fidel Castro, almost word for word. Go to Cuba and just absorb what's happening there.
I don't know if no one has a crystal ball. No one could see into the future.
But I will bet you.
Okay. I'm just saying for me, too. I'm not saying what's going to happen. I'm saying just based on what he said.
That's how he won.
Yeah.
If you're going to vote for somebody, you have to be reasonably sure that the promises they make are going to be attainable.